Hey everybody, Jade here. I'm just doing a follow up from my video like 2 days ago where I was talking about my situation where I might end up in some trouble, court wise, and everything. And I've gotten a lot of positive feedback and just a little bit of negative feedback, probably from somebody that my daughter's mother knows that just wants to troll me and everything, saying, oh, you look like you're on drugs or something like that. No, it's called I have a lot on my mind and I'm in a depressive state of mind and I can't get much sleep because I'm worried about these issues. But I have a lot off of my mind because I did see my doctor and he will be writing me a doctor's note with my medical history and the fact that I can't work at the present time. So hopefully showing that will buy me some time with the court because I can't imagine why I wouldn't. If not, I have another ace in the hole that will for sure get me off of having to worry about things. Now, I'm not trying to get out of child support altogether, but I am dealing with legitimate health issues and I'm in the middle of it all. I'm in the middle of a lot of important tests that could, lead to serious things if I don't get it taken care of. How can I pay child support if I'm immobile or dead? Like, that's the way I see it. I mean, I am 100%, and I think everybody should be 100% held responsibility for whatever they do, even if they decide that they want to change their identity, because whatever you did in your lifetime does have consequences, and they will come back at you. And this is my version of it happening to me, even though everybody says that they've never seen someone go to such far lengths to like ruin somebody's life in every way, shape, and form. I mean, this woman harasses me. There's even been rumors that she's called the cops to have them check up on me and see if I was overdosing, even though I don't do these things. She don't talk to me or hang around me or my family to know what I'm doing. Now, my son's mom talks to me on a regular basis and knows what I do and don't do. I mean, I just do my prescribed medications as I'm prescribed, and I smoke a little bit of weed here and there, and not as much as I used to. But I have a medical card anyway, and either way, it's legal in Jersey nowadays. And I smoke my cigarettes. That's about as far as my habits go. And it is a relief to know that I do have the information I need to show the courts so that they can back off, hopefully, and not do something extreme like incarcerate me because that would throw my body into shock, put me at risk for seizure, all kinds of things. I'm not worried about jail concept in general. I'm worried about what would happen to me and then, worse yet, what would happen to my two sons if they were to lose me. My son heard about the whole situation. He cried his eyes out and it broke my heart. Like, I mean, I told him I'm gonna do what I can to fight this, and I already have. I'm gonna go out to Cherry Hill today to pick up the paperwork, and I'm gonna, get everything done that I have to get done before November 4th. It's not much time to work with, but I'm gonna do what I have to do because it's the right thing to do. And I can't let hate win in this situation. This is why so many people they hold on to hate so many years of their life, and like they say in the movie American History X, hate is just extra baggage. If the person isn't giving you reason to still hold or harbor hate against them, I mean, I can understand people that have like murdered entire families or something, but in a past relationship to where no one was really abusing or raping anybody or anything like that. Like, come on, we're talking 13 years. Like, get over it at this point. And I can't believe that her husband's letting her obsess so much over her ex. Like me, I'd be very jealous. Men are usually territorial and like they don't want their woman thinking about someone else, let alone spending hours a day obsessing over a way to ruin their life. If she don't try and ruin my life in that way, it's in our way. I said this video wouldn't be about negativity, but I did feel the need to update you guys on the situation at hand because a lot did happen in the last 24 hours. But other than that, things have been going great. Spent the night last night again with my son, little Jason. Just me and him hanging out. It was great. I got a lot to do with my paperwork today in Cherry Hill. And after that, I'm probably going to hit K&H Coin, see if I can get some new valuables to maybe flip and make a few bucks. Either way, that money goes to my kids anyway. So any money that I do make, I just save it up and I put it towards my kids. Otherwise, I'd have laser surgery and a car and everything else by now. But those are my earlier life decisions, and I have to pay the consequences for them. And I don't mind, because it was my choice at the end of the day, and I'm just glad that I do have my two sons in my life the way that I do. Because a lot of people don't have that. Yeah, so that person that said that I look high as fuck and what am I dosing again and how the only thing I probably sell at the flea market is my ass and my mouth. I remove most of the worst comments. If you guys don't see those, that's why. And I've blocked several channels that my ex and her family have made just to repeatedly make horrible personal comments about me. That's not what my channel is for. My channel is not for hate. It's not for slander. It's not for to talk about your perjury in court. And that's not what I made this channel for. I mean, I made this channel originally just to make video diaries basically, but once it caught on and people were inspired by my stories, I realized I can actually reach out to people because I've been through a lot. I've looked death right in the face and I gave him the middle finger. A lot of times that I shouldn't be here. And a lot of times I've been through situations and I can definitely use what I have up here to help other people and not judge at the same time. I talk to people as a peer. I'm not like some psychiatrist that's going to report them or something the second they say something that's out of line. I truly empathize with people. I don't know every situation. I'm not some know-it-all. But I'm much more understanding than most people you ever meet. And I've lost people close to me to suicide and other types of death at an early age, and I think that needs to stop happening. Especially in the trans community, we have the highest suicide rate out of anybody when it comes to minorities. So that needs to stop. And it's because society is putting us down so much when we're already down. They need to realize they ain't gonna win in the long run anyway. Things are working in our favor little by little. And in 50 years from now, they're gonna be the ones in the closet talking about their problems and with our people in the closet because no one's gonna want to hear it because it's gonna be such a common thing. I hope I live to see that day. I really do. And if I don't, I hope I have an influence on people who will see that day. Because we deserve to see that day. A trans person deserves to be included just as much as anybody else in this world. Some of us are annoying, yes. But every group has their bad apples. Judge somebody by their character, not by the way they present themselves, not by what they were born as. They can't control them things. It takes a lot of work. It's like a full-time job just to transition. You have to buy a whole new wardrobe for starters. You have to go through hormone therapy, which is a long drawn out process and it's very delicate on your body. And you have to go through potential surgeries and stuff like that. You have to go through levels of discrimination most people can't imagine. You're looked at like a circus clown half the places you go. You have people staring at your crotch and everything. I mean, that ain't no way to live. You have people referring to you as he, she, they, he, she, it, all kinds of different things, all different pronouns in one single day. And some of them don't even mean it, they're just not educated. And it's gotta stop. These things need to be more like, this needs to be more public. But you don't see things like this being too, like, much in the media. You'll see a little bit here and there, but it shouldn't be out there like it should. Because this group is growing every day. And, like, these are some of the smartest, caring, most loving people you will ever meet. Some of the coolest people you will ever meet. Some of the most down to earth people. Because we've all known struggle and we all don't judge. Obviously, who would we be to judge? But we're actually worth the chance. If you don't know about the trans community, get to know about it before you judge it. Because we have enough on our plate as it is. Trust and believe. And I'm not just talking about child support or anything like that. That's my specific situations. A lot of trans people don't even have children. My daughter's mom only really started cracking down ever since I came out back in the early part of this year. So it's been almost a year since I came out publicly, and it seems that the court date started all over again. And she said a bunch of, discriminatory insults, and so did my daughter. And I told my daughter my door will always be open to her when she's ready to talk. That's all I could say. She's 13 years old, so I mean, I'll try and give them what they want, but what they really want is to hurt me at the end of the day, and all I could do is my best to prove my innocence in the situation and that everything I've said in court is, in fact, a real thing. And I'm going to work on that today. So, I'm going to cut this video pretty short. I didn't mean to keep speaking on a negative subject for the majority of it. The rest of it was me getting a little bit into a trans rant. I always have to do it at least once because society, the way society is programmed, it just annoys me so badly. I just wish that we could be treated like everybody else at the end of the day. I'm sure that a lot of trans people can relate to this, that they just wish they were born as the cis version of a gender that they're trying to be. It would save I knocked my phone. It would save so much trouble, wouldn't it? But, for now, everybody, hopefully I'll be able to make another video before anything happens or whatever. And of course, I will be sure to update. If I don't leave any videos after the court session that day or something, then unfortunately that means it went in a bad way. But pray for the best, because I am a believer in God. If you are a believer, please pray for me, because I just don't want evil to win. I don't want hate to win. People shouldn't hold on to hate like this. It's been many years, and I'd even be willing to be friends and just co-parents now, but she don't want to drop it for some reason. Some people are like that, I guess. So for now, I guess it's just me, my mom, my kids against the world, because that's the only family I really have. I don't have any significant others in my life. I haven't for a long time. My dad passed in 2010. Have no siblings, no grandparents. So it's me and them very select few against the world, and my good couple of friends who have stuck by me, and all of my YouTube family. Thank you guys for showing your concern. Don't think it goes unrecognized. That's why I respond to every single one of you, the good and the bad ones. The bad ones, I hope you guys know, you still are just a joke to me. But keep it up. For now, everybody, be safe and peace out.